Hello and welcome back to Vintage Farming. Right, it's a lovely day in May, and as you can see, the chickens are frolicking about. However, their time has come. Not in a bad way, just in a they're moving on kind of way. Bittersweet, call it that, but yes, nevertheless, the chickens must go. So we'll head over here and see. So they have produced some eggs over their time, which is nice. Not too much. But yeah, we definitely need to get rid of them. They have no food, so it would be best to just send them on their way. Now I suppose we could feed them, but that was kind of my plan from the beginning, was to get them sold. The soybeans we can sell for more than the eggs would be, or the chickens, so won't really faff with that too much. Plus when that's done, then the soybeans are done as well. So let's just get them sold wherever I can find the trigger to be. Right. So they have no food, so that's why we want to get rid of them. And it's not going to be like we're going to be getting a whole, bunch of money from all this as well. It's pretty much just to clear the space out. And we've got so much else going on at the moment that it's just, I almost forget that they're even there. Except for the fact that they're running around the bloody farm. But that's neither here nor there. It has been fun, but I think... yeah, for chickens, I like to do them on a much bigger scale. 100 chickens is not nearly enough chickens, to be completely honest. So we did get, very little, maybe a couple hundred pounds, euros there. Not too much. Right, well now that that's done, we do have a few other things that we need to get sorted. We do want to shift over some spuds as well. So we'll just get this ready. Alright, we'll get this emptied out first. There we go. Now, I reckon... we'll shift some spuds. Oh, right. Before we do that, though, we do need to get the cornfield sprayed, because I reckon it's got weeds in now. Again, we could have done that in the last month as well, but we are progressing through. I knew that May was going to have a few things to do, but not too many. Nothing is ready to harvest yet, but my, look at our canola. It is looking absolutely fantastic. Pardon me, bees. Oh yes, it's looking very nice. We can go deep into it, way above it. Very, very nice. See how the corn is coming through. Oh yes, very good. Yeah, weeds in, definitely. So we'll get that sorted as well. We've got a brand new olive grove as well. We've got canola there, you can see. We've got some sunflowers there, and even beyond that, we do have some oat as well. So all things are coming along, but for now let's just run and we do need to shift some silage also to the production. So we've got a few things, sort of housekeeping things again as well to care for, but we do want to start with the herbicide just to get it started. Now I know we've got a bit of an IBC at the shop, but I think we'll have enough here to do this, so hopefully we don't have to go over to the shop. But let's get this process underway so we can start shifting some things around. Now I don't think, right, we can drive in here obviously, yeah, of course. I don't think I have the option from the greenhouse to automatically distribute things. Oh, I do. It's a lot of spuds that we keep having to shift over, but maybe... I mean, in this case, it's not that many, and it's not that bad. I suppose it's fine. Right, we do have apples now. I don't know when they'll be best to sell. We can probably check here, actually. Oh, no, we can't, because we don't have a... oh, well, there you go. October. Okay, so we'll get something set up for that. But here, let's just get this lined up a bit better. And yes, we will be sending this off on a helper, just to be able to get all these other things done. Now, I don't believe it to be 13.5 meters. That seems... I think it's 12. But I am going to check. It is 12. Yeah, see, that's a shame. It's a shame that it has to do that. Right, number of headlands, sharp, tools, right, done, and perfect. Start job. Happy days. Get in. Right. Now we need to get out. Okay, wonderful. As you were. I think what we might try and do is get a spud loading and silage loading sort of time lapse all in one. I think we'll start with the silage just because The spuds will take straight to the mill afterwards. We'll get them kind of done in some sort of session. But yeah, we definitely need to get all of these things shifted over. Now this loader is wicked. It is we haven't really been able to use it all that much. This is really like the second time. But I think it's better than the other one. Yes, the other one was much more vintage. This one definitely still has its vintage sort of aesthetic to it. But the other one was clearly more vintage, but it was also very temperamentally sort of, I don't want to say it was broken, because it did work in so many ways. I just think there was something in the coding of the mod itself that probably could have been rectified for that, because it was just getting stuck in first gear. But the other thing is, I've seen other mods, I've seen that happen with other mods as well. So I can't say for certain that that was, you know, the only issue with it. But yeah, unfortunately, it had to be replaced inevitably. And eventually, and it has been with the with this one here. So, right, we are going to shift all of this silage over because it'll fit all the silage we have. And then once that's done, then we can also get some hay sorted as well to make more TMR in the future. That's what the field behind us here is going to become grass for that reason, so we can get hay and silage sorted. But for now, let's get some stuff shifted. Alright, well, I reckon that's probably good for now. I was going to shift over to shifting spuds over, but I'm seeing now that there's a bit of an issue with the pit, saying that there's some left in, but I don't see any at all. I'm a bit concerned that it's going to be a bit funny, unless I just have to open it more. Nope. I don't know. Oh, that's probably what it is there. Probably that little bit along the side. It looks like there's some right in the front there, but I don't think that's even in the pit. That's a bit problematic, because yeah, we can't fill it up again until that's empty. So good thing we have another pit, but I will definitely try and sort that out. I think if I manage to sort of paint the texture over top, it could help, but yeah, I don't want to faff for this too much. Anyways, that is sorted at least. I would like to maybe see if we can use this to shift the spuds as well, just by loading them into the bucket. But I do want to see how many there are, because let's have a look. Okay, not too many. So yeah, that should be a good amount of loads. I'm also seeing that the helper is out of herbicide, which is exactly what I was worried about happening. Had to have been close. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. Right, if we can remember exactly where this is, then that's great. I'm just going to go to the shop quickly, do a quick little jump cut over there, and then I'll bring it back into the field here, and then we can crack on with getting those spuds shifted as well. Alright, well, we are back now here at the farm. We've got the helper back underway. Now, I think I can fill this up with this. If not, we'll just use the Massey, of course. But I was kind of hoping to be able to... No, that's fine. Okay, no worries. I was just wondering if we could load them into the bucket and then load them into the lorry. That would be fine. Might even be able to load them into the lorry directly, actually, to avoid the faff of the loading with the Massey. Not that I don't like that, but yeah, I do need to sort this out. I reckon worst case scenario is that I think I've had to do this in the past, where if a pit doesn't fully empty, it's because, yeah, you just need to like give it a bit of a paint texture. I wonder if there's something around the side. Ah, I reckon that's got to be it. That has to be it there, right? Okay, we might as well check it out. It has to be. It looks like silage versus like chaff or whatever. It's got to be. Okay, that's not nearly enough. It's like right up against there as well. Oh, it is chaff. There is some chaff there, but there's definitely silage as well. Come on, give me that 606, because unless that's it sorted now. Ah, bugger. Okay, open silo. Is there more? Oh, there definitely is more. Maybe it's just, oh, is it like too close? Right, I might just try and do a quick little, oh, come on. Like 8 more liters, you serious? So when we get over there, it's gonna say, oh yeah, you've got 8 liters in. Ah, we've got it. Happy days. There's no way it's not empty now. Nice. We are ready for the next load of chaff or grass. Fantastic. Cheeky silage, eh? Hiding out the side. Unbelievable. Right, well that's very good. So we've got that in there. I don't think we've got any hay, so we can't really make any moves with that just yet. But at least all the silage that we do have is ready to be turned to TMR once we get some hay in. That's the last thing we need. And it was going to be alfalfa hay, but whoops, we've replaced that all with olives. But that's fine. That's absolutely fine as well, because we'll be fine. We'll have lots of time to get more hay in as well. I think we're fresh, like fully out of hay as well, like proper full out. Yeah, that's fine. Luckily the cows have lots and lots of food. They've got actually so much food. I think they've got over 90,000 liters still of food. So right, the helper's already done the job. It was that close to being done. This should only take a matter of minutes as well. The nice thing about doing it like this is that we can get 2 at once, which is good. I think, yeah, there we go. 2,000 liters. Fantastic. So I don't know, I might get... Oh, hello. Yeah, I've got that. I was moving silage with it and I had to increase the sensitivity of all things. There we go. Nice and easy. Right, okay. I think... I've done this so many times, I think I might switch it over to just a jump cut. But the thing is, if we do set it to distributing, which I would like to do because we do this often... you know, especially if there is like a full load, it does take bloody ages to get that sorted. So I think I may get it distributing directly there. I know that that doesn't cost any extra, but we'll see. I mean, there's only going to be 9 pallets anyways, which really is only 4 or 5, you know, little trips here. But then we do have to bring it down there and all these things. So we'll see, we'll see. Anyways, we are nearly done, so we'll get this finished and we'll see you at the mill. Alright, the spuds are in. That went in so quickly, and we can now see that we've got... Oh, right, cereal is done for now because, of course, of the honey. Do we have much of it? Oh, that's not bad at all. Right, we'll deactivate that. Let's go to soup, potato soup. It should start... It is automatically starting up again, so that's very good. Cereal, though, that's going to be really nice when that time comes to sell it, I reckon. Yeah, it's not too bad. 5,000 litres. Yeah, it's alright. That's in March anyway, so we'll probably have more honey by then. The soup, yeah, just keeps increasing. I mean, we could really sell it, but I would like to wait a bit longer. Right, apples. We need to look at a sell point. So let's very quickly look at that now. So we'll go production, selling points, and apple trees. Okay, Rasimir. Oh, I love that. Anyway, so Rasimir's tent needs to go somewhere. I would say, where would be the best place to put? Oh, we can sell lots of different things there. I like how it's got many different things to sell, not just the apples. We are mostly going to just sell apples there, but where should we put it? Now, I know that there are... I mean, it would be nice to have it a bit further away, but also, like, not too far away. I'm trying to think of where... So here is, like, sort of a market area, but it's more of a shop. Not really a place for a market. Actually, it's, you know what? Let's have a cheeky fly up, because we don't often do that on this map, at least. It's a gorgeous map as well. Like, really, like, look at that. It's just beautiful views every direction. That bridge just gets me every time. You know, little river that flows under it and around it and all. It's very, very lovely with the plains and all that. But now where to put an apple seller, or buyer in this case? See, in this little plaza would be quite nice. You know, a little area here, have a little market stall somewhere. Somewhere that we can get into. See, this might... Yeah, that's a bit tight in there if we were to put it there. And we don't want to sell it directly out of our own shop. I mean, we could part of this farm shop, but we don't really have anywhere to put it there either. So where to put you? I'm just trying to look at where there's like a sort of a, you know, an area of housing and that sort of thing. You know, a little market, little local market space. It is only a handful of apples. Could be outside the petrol station. That'd be kind of funny. Actually, maybe. Alright, there is an entrance to a field right here. So we don't want to block that, but we could put it like there. We might not be able to because we don't own the land. Oh, right, I've just remembered. We probably have to own the land to place it, no? To be able to sell it at least. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna wait. Let me know what you reckon. Where do you think we should put Rasimir's apple selling tent? Because I would like to place it somewhere, not right on the farm if we can help it, but also not like too far away. That would have been a nice little spot, or even near the shop here, or by the way, it could even be over here at the Coach Express. There's a bit of a space, you know, there, but. Yeah, let me know what you reckon. Where should we put that? Also, if we do place a selling point, does it have to be on land that we own? And if it's not on land that we own, can we still use it? Now, I think this is just something I remember from FS19, where I had a selling point on a land that was not mine because of a mod that allowed you to place things wherever. However, it actually only... it didn't, like, show up as mine, so I couldn't actually sell to it. But I could place it. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on that, because we could make a space for it, I suppose. Even if it's right outside the apples, really, just get them shifted over that way, because that's the only place we really have any room, is like right there. Even that's too small of a space. So yeah, let me know what you think, and in the meantime, I'm gonna get the Z-Tour put away, have a look at everything else, but I think we're ready to move on to June. The canola is going to be ready to grow, to harvest soon. Same with the other canola. Pretty much everything is well on its way to being ready to harvest, but there's literally quite nothing else that we can do in May. So I'll have another quick look over everything, and then we'll crack on. Good morning and welcome to a gorgeous June morning. Right, we are just parking up the lorry here for another run of spuds, because really... truthfully, that's all we have left to do at this moment. Nothing is ready to harvest. We are 1 month away from pretty much everything being ready to harvest, so we might as well get the spuds sorted. Okay, so yes, the spud soup is done, because there are no more potatoes, so we'll keep it activated because we're literally about to bring more there. What about this? Right, so we've got about 8 pallets of potatoes to load, so we can do that. I think we also have some honey. that we could bring over to the mill as well. We do have a little bit, so that's still something to get started. So that's how we will have to end things here, is getting a bit of potatoes all loaded. I think after this, I'd like to maybe switch them to distributing because we're going to be so busy. Hang on, let's have a look though. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that now. I don't think it will... I don't think it'll do that with what's already there. Yeah, because basically we need to spawn items out. If we take 9... So obviously not a full one. Alright, we'll do... Okay, we'll just get this sorted and we'll see how that works. Because I think anything beyond now will automatically go there. In fact, let's have a look. Okay, not yet at least. I don't know how quickly it goes. But yeah, so this is really the only thing that is very continuous is the potatoes, because they are non-stop because they're in a greenhouse, really, that's why. So when that time comes that they are all done, then at least we don't have to worry about the distribution part, just the actual making of the soup and selling of the soup, which is absolutely fine because of how many other things we do have on as we kind of crescendo out to the finale here, of all things. So, yeah, still nothing going in, but that's fine. Let's have a look at this as well and see. Okay, so yeah, we'll spawn out that one last pallet as well, just because might as well get it emptied out, so that any new potatoes that get made will go directly to the mill and make potato soup. And the reason I'm not selling it, I know the price says that it's amazing right now. The reason I'm not is because it will become more amazing in the future and we'll have even more to load. So that's kind of what I'm waiting on, is the big sell. And even if it's not the best price, I fully intend on taking potato soup on the train, because I know I've promised at least one train ride with selling something. So we'll probably bring it to the far train station on the far west side of the map and ride it all the way out across the lovely bridge to the east. And I think that will be a really nice little selling session. That now potatoes spawn out, yeah, just the one, so it won't be a full one, but it's the last one. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll get this into the lorry as well. I will load up some honey, because we do want to bring some honey for the cereal down to the mill. So I'll get this loaded in, we'll get the honey loaded in, and then we'll see you at the mill. Alright, here we are at the mill, so let's get that honey in. I reckon that's going to go as well, quite rapidly. We'll get the potatoes going in. Now we can double check everything and see that we do now have some honey in, so we'll get that activated. There should be more honey, but we'll see in a moment. Oh, yeah, there it is. We may have to shift it over a bit ourselves. If we can just get in here and... oh, it's very heavy honey. There we go. So we've got honey in, we've got potatoes in. So all things are underway once again. Yep, look at that. So that should be a fair amount of cereal produced from that. It will probably fill up rather quickly actually, but we'll sort that out when that time comes. We've never had this full, so that'll be nice to see. And the soup is just going to continue to do its thing and continue being made from the spuds. These are all selling, these will sell soon. We'll make more TMR in the future as well. The cows are all happy. No straw though. That's fine. We do have some straw, but we'll look at whether or not we'll use that for them now, because we do have a lot of manure as well, I reckon. Yes, a very, very lots. Very much. Very lot. Crikey. Okay, well that, nope, we'll keep that shut down. That does do it for this episode. It's a shame though, like June and May, they were very beautiful months. Unfortunately, they they were short months because we had everything done. We had everything that we could do fertilizer. We're on top of the fertilizing, the herbicide, the drilling, everything at the right time. That now, these months, they're kind of passing by. Usually you pass by through the winter months, but unfortunately spring is the one we've had to take advantage of in that case. Although I think June, July and August are the summery months, so we still have July to come, and in July we'll be harvesting canola definitely. As you can see, we've got, actually we'll probably have lots to do. So I think, yeah, everything's going to happen in July. We've got oat, we've got canola, and then the next month we'll have, or 2 months on, we'll have corn and sunflowers to harvest as well. And then eventually some olives, which is very exciting. So we'll have all 3 kinds of olive oil, canola oil, and sunflower oil all being made in the mill. So it's all very exciting. But that does it for this episode. So thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have done, cheeky thumbs up always helps out the channel. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Until the next one, please do take care, and bye for now.